millions of Americans are facing food insecurity because of the pandemic. At the same time, farmers have been unable to sell millions of pounds of food to restaurants and other businesses.
But that's where the FarmLink project comes in, a new program funded by college kids bridging the gap between farms and food banks.
And the last thing we want to do as farmers is throw away food.
Jay LaJoy is a fifth-generation farmer. Back in 1901, his great-great-grandfather began cultivating land in northern Maine to feed his family. And over the years, business has boomed, with one of his biggest clients a food company that services major U.S. airlines. That was until spring of 2020.
When the pandemic occurred, this was product that had already been harvested, had been put away in storage, and then the decline in the markets caused a surplus of our product, and it had no home.
Jay was at a loss. Millions of crops in storage, millions more ready to harvest. The restaurant industry was in shatters, the travel industry was too, and the food needed to be consumed.
As growers, we are left holding the bag.
A bag the size of 1 million pounds of purple potatoes. That wasn't until the folks at FarmLink called. And by folks, we mean 3 college students.
The FarmLink project is a community of over 150 students and young people who are completely volunteering their time to make an impact in the food waste and food insecurity space.
Ben Collier is a student at Brown studying applied math. Like the rest of us, he watched in disbelief as the pandemic devastated the nation's farmers and food banks. If only he could find a way to connect the two. He did.
While food insecurity and food waste were highlighted by the COVID-19 pandemic, they're really not a product of it.
Food insecurity affected 1 in 4 households pre-pandemic. That's roughly 35 million Americans. That number has likely doubled in the last year. Meantime, 40% of the food produced in this country is never eaten.
I really wasn't that familiar with the space, and definitely not familiar with the extent to which these issues are pervasive in our country and around our homes.
With no connection to these industries, the team started cold calling relentlessly. To date, FarmLink has moved 28 million pounds of food in 47 states, partnering with hundreds of farmers, food banks, and nonprofits. Companies like Food Forward, based in California.
Food access is not a production problem, it's a distribution problem. It's a logistics problem.
Food Forward is a food recovery program active in 7 states. Last year, they moved 60 million pounds of food.
So that was amazing that we had people that were moved by the situation that occurred during the pandemic to be able to join us.
FarmLink jumped in, helping to move over 1.2 million pounds of produce through Food Forward.
In areas like in Arizona or in the Midwest, where food banks mostly rely on what they are able to buy, mostly canned goods, FarmLink did a lot of good.
FarmLink's efforts have earned them the Congressional Medal of Honor Citizen Service Award, recognition of their dedication to improving the lives of those struggling during this time of economic hardship. Teresa Priolo, Fox 5 News.
So you might be wondering what's next for FarmLink. Their ultimate hope is that they won't be needed in the future because the need will be eliminated. For now, they say they are not going anywhere.
Very impressive. Wow, amazing. Well.